Hello again, everybody. It's Tuesday, January 3rd, 2012. Happy New Year, everyone. Well, the market had a real strong morning and then gave back a chunk of it, especially in the last 10 minutes, which really bothered me. I did not like that close. Futures are flat this evening. We'll have to see what kind of follow through we get, but until we turn down decisively, I'll still go on the long side. At least for now. Tomorrow, I'll go over some box of shorts for you. But for now, MAGS, MAGS, which had that big run up in November, and pulled back here, consolidating in the last couple of weeks. Today popped from 351 to 429, closed 423, just a few cents off the high, up 49 cents at 13%. Volume surged to 633,000. That's the best in a month, and it appears to have broken back out. However, it did not take out the declining tops line yet. It may be forming a large wedge. Let's see if we get a follow through the 4.25, the 440.50 area. That should retest the highs at 4. The next targets are 5.5. At 5. Next targets are 5.5 and then 640. Up next, MAKO had a big day and may have broken the 2.5 month declining channel top and broke through lateral resistance as well as the 20-day moving average with a close up 308 at 12.2%, 1.6 million traded, the best in 3 weeks. Now we're going to have to see whether the next target and resistance up around 31.5 can be overcome or not. LYV Live Nation, after basing for a few months now, today popped 88 cents or 10.6%, 2.6 million traded, took out the declining tops line. My target is 9.75 short term. That's taken out, looking for 11.25 to 11.5. NBR, beautiful left shoulder, head, right shoulder, head and shoulder complex. Today the stock popped for $1.68 or almost 10%. Volume increased to 8.5 million shares, 8.6 million, biggest in about 3 weeks. If we can get above this level right here, where we closed, we may which is in a resistance zone of sorts here. We could surge to about 21, and through that, we're on our way into the mid-20s. Endeavor, which we put out as a swing trade today, had a very nice finish and closed near the session highs. As you can see, after a big pop last week and a 2-day respite on lower volume, today the volume picked up again, up 9.21%, 80 cents, and 772,000 shares. Lateral price resistance at 10.25 may be tested short term, and that's my resistance. If we get through that, I'm looking for the stock to move up towards 13. OWW, today broke out of a little falling wedge or pennant. Let me draw that in for you. That pennant brought the stock back in a consolidation test the prior highs and a breakout point here. Now we may be headed for a move up towards 4.75, my short-term target, followed by 5.75, my secondary target. PCS, it may have had a significant day today. This stock and LEAP both appear to be under accumulation. I'll go over LEAP in a minute, but there may be some takeover stuff going on here. You can see that the declining tops line was pierced on Friday. Nice little mini gap and follow through that took out lateral price resistance. And my next target is at this point here around 10 short term. We get through 10, I'm looking for the stock to make it to 11.5. Micron in the semiconductor stock group is looking pretty interesting as this left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, head and shoulders bottoming type multi-month base pattern has formed after the pop out of this little falling wedge and the 3 or 4 day flag here. We popped 47 cents or 7.5% today. 42 million traded today. This lateral price resistance up around 7.25, a half zone, may be tested short term. Take that out. I look for the stock to make it up towards 9, 9.25. TEVA on an announcement of a new CEO today from Bristol Myers, up 274 to 43.10, 9.5 million traded, but the bottoming pattern may have been complete. Declining tops line taken out. Neckline of this head and shoulders pattern here. We may follow through, and if we do, I look for a stock to move into the 46 range short term. Secondary target 49. LEAP's the other stock that's in play here, appears to be. Popped on Friday, followed through today up another 62 cents or 6.7%, 3.5 million traded. And right now we're testing lateral price resistance at the neckline of this massive head and shoulders bottom. A breakthrough here, we can run up into the 13 area. MGM, gambling stocks and gaming stocks are doing very well with the new federal ruling about positive online gaming. You can see the declining tops line and lateral price resistance both taken out today. That's why I like MGM here for a move to the 12, 12.5 area. Beyond that, we can maybe get back up to RS15. Georgia Gulf GGC also a little head and shoulders bottoming pattern. A bit of a break today with a pop gap and a move across this declining tops line. Right now, what I'd look for is a move up towards 23 short term to test that line of resistance. Carrizo, oil and gas, also a massive head and shoulders bottoming type pattern. We're seeing a lot of this. One of the reasons why I'm having trouble imagining that everybody's going to fail here. We're going to roll over. We shall see. The market continues to climb a wall of worry, but this bottoming pattern can support a big move that takes us into the mid and then high 30s. FTK up 56%, one of my favorites. Stock continues to look good and is now pressing key resistance in the 10.5 to 10.70 zone. Through that, we could get this to 12.5, 13 short term. MAS broke out Thursday, backed off slightly on Friday, and then today followed through up another 50 cents, almost 5%. You can see that the move through lateral price resistance should reach up towards 12.5 short term, my trading target at the top of the channel. CIE popped after this little 4 or 5 day flag, popped another 67 cents, up 4.3%. 1.5 million traded. What a beautiful chart pattern. And it looks like this is going to make a run at the 17.25 area, which is the all-time high set back here. 17.22 to be exact. SGMS, Scientific Games, another gaming stock in play. The head and shoulders pattern was broken here. The declining tops line was broken today. It did back off and close poorly. Still was up about 3%. Let's see if we can get a follow through and get up towards $11 short term. And that's it for today. Those are my ideas for the rest of this week, at least for today. And I'll talk to you tomorrow about some of the box shorts. Good evening.